Welcome to episode 2, Shamrocks. We're coming off of a overperforming, surprising win in week 1. We took down the Patriots and Drake May in pretty dominant fashion. We didn't blow them out or anything, but for our team, that was a very dominant win. Everybody played probably to their highest potential currently. And today we'll see if we can continue that. Our home opener here against the Bills. I think this will be a much tougher game. Josh Allen is always a problem in Madden specifically, and so is James Cook. So we'll see. Plus, I think the Bills have a better offensive line than the Patriots did, and I think they have a better defensive line as well. So I expect Mariota to be under a lot of duress this game. Here I'm finishing up a position battle for Braden Swinson that he had over the preseason that I kind of skipped over. I was planning on starting him anyway, but here he is getting some approval from players and media because he is the starter. I quickly before the game do our weekly training. I can't change any of the abilities because our preseason abilities are still active, and that's more training XP for corners and some other positions, which I'm not going to change those out probably this year and just focus on developing. Here's some training drills with Devion Rogers, our rookie quarterback we drafted. Hoping to develop him as much as I can in this season before Mariota, the wheels come off and I have to replace him, or, it's just time to put in Rogers. But until then, we're getting him as much XP as possible and praying for a dev trait. That'd be huge. Currently is normal dev. I usually do the target passing drill because I feel it's the most quick to get a gold on. Some of the other ones I don't particularly like. This time, no upgrade, so we simulate the training and get our XP and hope for no injuries. Here are our injuries going into this game. We got Artie Burns out with an ACL tear. Luke Schoonmaker's out for 1 or 2 more games. And then we got some players that have pre-existing injuries. I think all 3 of these players, besides Luke, might be pre-existing. I don't believe they played in week 1 either. So, here we go. Let's get some upgrades. We got one for Chauncey Golden, our rookie corner. I upgrade his man-to-man coverage here because I need him to be good fast because we need as many people as we can get here, especially going in playing the Bills. Let's see if we can keep up the momentum and get a win here in our home opener. Here we are in Dublin for the first time for a regular season game. The sun is shining. It's a beautiful day. Here come the Buffalo Bills looking to upset us at home. Here come the Shamrocks. I decided to go with the alternate jerseys instead of the usual home jerseys here because it is a special occasion. We're looking to keep up the momentum and keep on defying the odds and beating teams that on paper are way better than us. Maybe that chip on our shoulder is what helps us. Bills get the ball first to start the game. They receive the kickoff. And they start off on their own 23-yard line. Here comes Josh Allen. I fear him more than I fear Drake May in Madden. Josh Allen, I think, has a good shot at exposing this defense for what it really is. Following that play, Josh Allen takes it and hits Deebo Samuel for a 7-yard gain. One day they'll get their own wide receiver 1. Second down now. Another handoff to James Cook, who's stuffed. Good tackle by our defense. I'm worried about our run defense based on how well Travion did last week. And I'm hoping that James Cook does not run for over 200 on us or something. Josh Allen finds Josh Palmer down the sideline. Good catch and tight coverage there. Now on our 34-yard line. Another handoff, James Cook, who's stuffed for a loss. Two players are there almost immediately after the handoff and tackle James Cook. 2nd and 12. Run defense is looking good. That looked exactly like the last play. Josh Allen finds Josh Palmer on the left side in a tight window again. Man coverage. First down. They're down to the 17. RPO. Josh Palmer again makes a guy miss. Gets down to the 7. It's looking like Josh Palmer is going to be a problem for us if we don't change something. 3 catches for him on this drive. It's not saying much, I know, but our best corner should be on him when he's lining up on the left side like that. And our best corner apparently is not doing that great. Screen pass, James Cook. And he gets in easily. Untouched. Touchdown, Bills. They go up 7-0. Here comes Mariota again for his second game with the Shamrocks, hoping to continue what he started last week. We get the ball at the 25-yard line. Let's hope we can continue, go down and score and keep this game close. The Bills are going to have a much more high-powered offense than the Patriots, most likely. First play is a handoff to Baggs, who gets 2. He had a great game last week. Hopefully he can do that again. Second play of the day. Dump off to Baggs. Gets about 6. 3rd down and 2 to go. Last thing we want is to go 3 and out on the opening drive at home. Looks like we're running a mesh type play. Oh, and Mariota started to throw on the crossing route, and it looked like he got bumped. N'Keal Harry got bumped or something. It made the throw behind him. The defender was able to catch up. Shamrocks punt. Our undrafted punter actually's got a pretty good leg too. He kicks this all the way down inside the 15, but they had a decent return and take it to the 30. Buffalo up 7. Here comes Josh Allen again. Play action fake by Allen. Has plenty of time. Finds Keon Coleman, who breaks a tackle. First down and then some. They're already on the 49-yard line. Our defense is going to need to pick it up in the pass defense and the pass rush fields because we're getting picked apart by Josh Allen right now. 7-yard game. 2nd down and 3. We need somebody to get in there and get after Josh Allen. We send a corner blitz, but he gets it to Josh Palmer immediately. And it looks like the Bills have a O-lineman down. Powers holding his knee. I don't know where on the line that was, but it's always not good to lose an O-lineman. Next play is a handoff to Cook, and there's Christian Altman. Big hit in the backfield, 1-yard loss. I need him to start pass rushing too because no one else is. We're doing a great job stopping James Cook, but we're not doing a great job at anything else. Defense is really going to have to step up if we're going to stay in this game. Last thing I want to do is chasing the Bills all day. And if they score here, that's going to be already a big hill to get over. Josh Allen hits the quick dump to his tight end there over the middle. Here we go, start of the second quarter. 3rd down and 6. Josh Allen throws, and look who it is again. Josh Palmer. He already has like 5 or 6 catches and a touchdown now. We don't have an answer for him. We got to step it up. Here we go. Bills up 14-0. Just under 7 minutes left till halftime. We get the ball at the 27. We got to score here. We only have 8 yards this game, and it's almost halftime already. Really not a good look after last week especially. Big hole for Dwayne Baggs on the first play. He gets a first down. That was a good run. Let's keep doing that. Our first down of the game comes in the second quarter. To be fair, I think this is only our second drive of the game, so the Bills' offense has been killing us with time of possession. Dwayne Baggs gets another handoff and another big lane to run through. Another first down. Doing good so far. We got to keep giving him the ball. Another Dwayne Baggs handoff. This time doesn't get much. It's only 1 yard. O-line did not give him space there. 2nd and 9. Empty backfield. Mariota's looking to pass. Hits Chase Claypool on a drag, who gets a first down. All right, we're starting to drive here. We got to keep this up. I think that's Chase Claypool's first catch. The only target I remember from last week is the interception at the end of the half. Shamrocks go play action, and Mariota is sacked by Matthew Judon. O-line did not hold up. They only sent 4, but it did not matter. Mariota was sacked before he could even see any of his receivers. 2nd and 17. We need to make back some yards here. Takes the snap and quickly hits Nico underneath. Good pickup of about 7 to make it 3rd and 7 now. First down here would be huge. We want to get touchdowns, not field goals. Baggs in motion. Steps up, hits Javon Baker underneath, who takes it all the way down inside the 5. That was a great play. I do like that play a lot. I've added it to my favorites list now after that, because I used it last week as well. That little motion and then the quick slant, I like that play. And we got an injury for the Bills defense here. First and goal from the 4. Looks like we're in a goal line formation here. Mariota hands it to Deontay Foreman, who goes untouched into the end zone. First Shamrocks touchdown in this stadium. Mariota is celebrating Deontay Foreman's first touchdown of the year. Great block by our fullback, who's a tight end. Latu, I think his last name was. And we're right back in this game. We just need a defensive stop here. Josh Allen is perfect on the day so far. 10 for 10, 136 yards and 2 touchdowns. They come out with the ball on the 24-yard line, looking to add to their lead going into halftime. Motion man. Josh Allen looks outside and finds his tight end to the left. 3-yard gain. 2nd and 7. Josh Allen, quick pass over the middle into a bunch of people. I don't know how that found its way there or how the receiver found it, but regardless, it's a catch and a first down. 2.5 minutes. Josh Allen throws again. Look who it is, Josh Palmer, catching it and breaking tackles, making people miss. Josh Palmer's a menace today. We have no answer for him. Everything he catches is a easy catch and an extra like 10 or 15 yards. Last snap before the warnings, a handoff to James Cook, who gets 2 yards. 2-minute warning. 2nd and 8. We got to cover Josh Palmer. Debo comes in motion, and Josh Allen hits him on a curl route. It's about 6. 3rd and 4. We're sending a blitz here. Josh throws to Debo, but it gets deflected. His first incompletion of the day. Black with the deflection. He's up in Debo's face about it too. And the Bills are going for a 53-yard field goal here. They have Tyler Loop now, and he makes it easily. Bills go up 17-7. Offense coming back onto the field. We got all our timeouts in a minute and a half. I would love to go down and get points. We have to try and keep up with the Bills' offense. We haven't stopped them from scoring yet. So we gotta keep up. First play's a handoff to Dwayne, who gets only 1 yard. Clock is running. We're in the hurry up. Mariota takes the snap. Hits Nico on the curl route. Gets it within 1. We're not using our timeouts. We're in the hurry up again. 1 yard away. 3rd down and 1. Snap. Mariota rolls right and is drilled. Bills take a timeout. Mariota goes down. 32 seconds and some timeouts. Josh Allen misses his receiver over the middle. It's 2nd down and 10. 31 seconds. Josh Allen's under pressure, and that ball could have been picked, but he just swats it to the ground. Good defensive play. That's 2 incompletions in a row for Josh Allen. 3rd down and 10. Do they play aggressive here, or do they just try and run the clock out here? It's a handoff, James Cook. He's met immediately, but he breaks the tackle. Then he's swarmed and stopped short. Dublin takes a timeout. They're going to try and force a mistake on a punt here, maybe, or maybe a big return. Shamrocks are looking to block the punt. They don't get anything. Now Nico's got no blockers here. And yeah, to be expected, he's met almost immediately. 15 seconds. Shamrocks have the ball in their own 22. I wouldn't expect much here. They're running that motion slant play that I like, though. Tags in motion. Baker. 5 seconds off the clock. 10 seconds left. Javon Baker gets the first, but we're still, only on our own 34. Probably need at least 15 yards to get Mariota within decent range of a Hail Mary. Finds Nico underneath, who gets just about that, right to midfield. 4 seconds left. Dublin used their last timeout. Now the question is, does Mariota have the arm strength to get it there? Or do we risk attempting a kick here? Does our kicker have the leg strength to get it that far? Greg Zuerlein has a 96 kick power. I went and checked. Which, unless we have some wind at our back, I don't feel very confident he'll make that. We're just going to snap it and throw it up to Nico or N'Keal Harry and hope for the best. Maybe we can draw a penalty. Mariota heaves it, gets it there, plenty of strength. There is a flag down. It's incomplete. And it's pass interference on the Bills. That is huge. That puts us on the 1 yard line. And I try something here. I come out in QB sneak formation, hoping that maybe they don't line up to stuff the sneak. And maybe we can sneak away with a touchdown here. But they do line up in the goal line, and I don't like that. So I fake snap a few times. Maybe we can get them to jump, but I'm pretty much just trying to get a false start on the offense so that I can go back in the play call menu and kick the field goal. So we get the false start. We go back in. We just take the 3 points. Going into halftime, down 7. We get the ball. Not a bad place to be against this Bills team.
Our journey around the AFC.
This halftime report was interesting because I don't remember seeing other team highlights on the last halftime report. I may be wrong on that, but this first one here, we see Drake May bouncing back from their pretty lackluster game against us, and they take down Jared Gladstone and the Chiefs. Drake May is taunting them. Pretty good bounce back win for the Patriots at home. Vikings-Niners. This is an interesting play all around because as you'll see here, that is TJ Hawkinson, the tight end, throwing a deep ball to, I believe, Jordan Addison for a touchdown. And I don't know if that was a trick play or just a bug with the replay system that had him at quarterback for some reason, but I bet you wouldn't expect that on a highlight reel. TJ Hawkinson, Jordan Addison. And this last clip is not much, not even a touchdown, but I don't recognize that quarterback. It's not Michael Penix. And he hits, I assume, a receiver that I don't know either. McKinney, maybe a running back, but interesting play for sure. Opening the second half, Dwayne Beggs actually gets a pretty good return and takes us down to the 35. So we start with pretty good field position, hoping to drive down and tie this game up. The Bills are outplaying us in almost every way, and we still are hanging on. Ready. First play to start the half, handoff Dwayne, but only gets about 2. Seems to be a pretty common occurrence here. The O-line just isn't holding their blocks long enough, and the D-line on their team is playing out of their minds, explosive, and getting there so quick. Mariota sees something, calls an audible, and sends Nico on a deep route, but he does not run it well. So he just dumps off to Javon Baker underneath for no yard gain. 3rd down and 8. Mariota takes the snap and is hit while he throws. I don't think that would have been a good throw regardless. I did hit the wrong button, but still, hit while he throws, incomplete. We're punting again. At least the punter's looking pretty good. He punts it down to the 12. So even though the Bills are a high-powered offense, we're giving them pretty bad field position. There's Josh Palmer, 6 catches, 111 yards, and a touchdown already, and that's the first half stats. First play is play action again. Dumps it to the wheel. Look who it is, Josh Palmer, 4-yard gain. We send pressure, and it does not matter. Josh Allen finds Debo. First down. James Cook up the middle. He only gets 1 yard. The only thing we're doing good this game so far is stopping James Cook on the run. Nothing else on defense is really working. Setting pressure again, and James Cook is wide open on a swing. His man was late to get there. Gains about 8. 3rd down and 2. Josh Allen quickly fires it out to James Cook once again. Gets the first and then some. The defense has got to make a play here. We need a turnover. Which, by the way, we are continuing the Jets' streak of games without an interception. We still have not gotten one. I don't believe we've gotten a turnover yet this season. Granted, it's only been a game and a half. But I really hope we don't go 2 seasons in a row without getting an interception. Could happen, though. Handoff James Cook. He stopped for no gain yet again. At least we got something going for us so far on defense. 2nd and 10. Josh Allen has plenty of time again. Another dump off to James Cook. We could stop him receiving the ball as well as we can stop him getting handoffs. We'd be golden. 3rd down and inches. I bet you the Bills are going to sneak it, and they do, and we stop them. 4th and inches. QB sneak is a very hard play to stop. That's why I came up like that, and it actually ended up working out. Very rare that I actually get the stop. Usually they get it no matter what. But 4th and inches, Bills are not going to take the points. They want to take us behind the shed here. We're going to do our best not to let that happen. No sneak this time. Another handoff to James Cook, which is, luckily for us, the only thing we can stop, and we do. Turnover. First play out of that turnover is Dwayne Baggs' 11-yard carry, first down. Keep that up. Bills have over double our total yards, and we're only down 7. That's a win in my book. Another handoff, Dwayne Baggs. 5-yard gain. Likely the last play of the third quarter. RPO pass to Javon Baker, who's met immediately for no gain. 3rd down and 6 to start the 4th quarter. Shamrocks down 7. Baggs in motion. It's that slant play again. He hits Javon Baker over the middle, but Baker can't hold on. He drops the pass after he gets hit from behind. That's something you gotta have. We are punting back yet again. Play action play again. Debo this time. First down. The Bills score here, our odds get very, very slim, especially if they use a lot of time. Handoff James Cook. He gets about 4 yards here. 10. Held him to 26 yards on 10 rushes. That's pretty good. If only we could stop the pass. And there we go. We stopped that pass. They're down in 6. Ball's knocked out. Desperately need a stop here. Empty backfield. Josh Allen still has all the time in the world, and there's Keon Coleman. First down. Again. We need somebody to get in here, man. Christian, somebody. We just can't get by their O-line. Josh Allen's running around. He's scrambling for a ton of yards, breaks a tackle. Takes 2 more to take him down. He's down inside our 20. 25. At the 23-yard line. RPO, and Dawson Knox is wide open. Breaks 2 tackles and is into the end zone for another touchdown. Our defense needs a lot of work. Bills go up 24-10 with 4.5 minutes left in the game. So we get the ball at the 24 to start this drive. Play fake. Mariota scrambling right and throwing a deep ball. It's almost held on to by St. Brown, but he gets clocked by the safety and drops it. That was a risky throw by Mariota, but I don't think he had many other options. He was getting bared down on. Next play, really weird pass. Should have been a bullet, but it was a lob on the drag route. 3rd down and 5. Snap. Mariota hits the drag again to N'Keal Harry, who's short of the first down, but we gotta keep going. We can't punt here. We need 2 yards. And they're covering it. Mariota throws at him, but just misses him. And that's a turnover on downs. Bills get the ball on our side of the field. Unless we get a turnover on defense, I think this game is over. And there's Josh Palmer yet again. Big gain. We're getting killed by Josh and Josh. Hand off to James Cook, who actually has a big hole. Breaks a tackle and is in the end zone. Bills go up 21. Just over 2.5 minutes left. And I think our chances just left the building there. And the line is just horrible. I don't know what our center was doing on that play there, but Ed Oliver came unblocked and takes down Mariota, 2nd and 18. The crowd is not happy. Mariota's running for his life. He scrambles. He gets a good block from Javon Baker and actually makes back the 18-yard loss there. Gets a first down. Good scramble by Mariota. Might be the play of the day for the offense. Mariota rolling right again. Has plenty of time this time. Sees one-on-one coverage downfield with Nico and can't hold on through the contact, but I don't hate that. The deficit right now. Sometimes you just gotta throw it up to your guy. Hits Nico again on the drag. We're under 2 minutes now. Minute 40. Mariota's in the hurry up, but he's lining up under his guard for some reason. Almost gets hit and throws the drag to Nico. Gets a good amount of yards again, but we're running out of time. They need to score now. Mariota does not know where his center is, apparently. Keeps lining up the wrong spot. Dragger out to Nico yet again, who is able to get the first down and out of bounds. At this point, it might be too little too late, though. Even if they score here, I don't think that they'll really have a chance at getting the ball back, let alone twice. Mariota scrambling again. Takes a couple hits, but gets the first down. Clock is still running. Mariota's lined up under his center for the first time on this hurry up. He fires and finds N'Keal Harry. Second down and 1. Under a minute left in the game now. They're in the hurry up still. And he fires for N'Keal Harry, and it's an awful throw. Didn't look like anything was wrong there, but Mariota throws it way high and behind N'Keal Harry, and it's intercepted. Christian Benford, who I think hurt his knee earlier in the game, gets an interception, and that'll end the game there. It's a really disappointing game, but I think just because I had my expectations skewed by the first game, I thought we were going to be better than we actually are. This is probably more what I expected when I first started doing this before I played a game, and probably what most of the games are actually going to be like. You know, we'll have a couple good plays here and there, but in the end we'll get dominated, especially by good teams like the Bills. I haven't checked the schedule. I pray we don't play the Bengals, because that will be a bloodbath the way that Joe Burrow plays in this Madden. But based on how we played against the Patriots, maybe we'll get a couple of games here and there that we actually shine. So this season, hopefully, will go well. We'll see. Next week we play the Bears. They started out 0-2 though, so we might have a good chance against them. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked episode 2, our second ever game, our home opener. We travel back to the United States, to Chicago, to take on the Bears in the next one. I think we got a pretty good chance. They're 0-2. They're a lower overall across the board. Hopefully Mariota can kind of bounce back. Hopefully the offensive line can bounce back. Our defense, our corners need to start covering. Maybe it's our pass rush needs to start getting in, but you know, our defense is going to be abysmal this year. It's going to be hard for our offense to keep up, I think. Hope you enjoyed. See you next time.